Imagine discovering secret sketches hidden away for centuries, drawings so advanced and revolutionary that they could rewrite human history. What if these lost masterpieces weren't just art, but blueprints for technology hundreds of years ahead of their time? Welcome to the world of Leonardo da Vinci's lost inventions, enigmatic creations that defy understanding, shrouded in mystery, yet capable of changing history as we know it. Leonardo da Vinci, born in 1452, was more than just the creator of the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. Behind his captivating artistry lay the mind of a genius obsessed with innovation, tirelessly sketching ideas that were astonishingly futuristic. For decades, historians dismissed many of Leonardo's inventions as mere fantasies, too complex, too impractical for his era. But what if we were wrong? What if Leonardo had actually uncovered secrets of technology so advanced that they could have altered humanity's trajectory, hidden away only by the limits of his own lifetime? In 1502, Leonardo sketched an armored vehicle, essentially a medieval tank. This circular metal-clad machine, armed with cannons, could move across battlefields, invulnerable to arrows and swords. Historians today believe that, had this invention been realized, warfare would have drastically transformed centuries earlier, potentially rewriting the map of European power dynamics. But intriguingly, Leonardo himself introduced deliberate flaws into these designs, possibly to prevent misuse or theft, safeguarding humanity from its own worst instincts. What compelled him to do so? Then there's his flying machine, an invention that feels more at home in a modern-day airport than in 15th century Florence. With wings modeled meticulously on bird anatomy, Leonardo dreamed of human flight, not in abstract fantasy, but grounded in scientific observation. While the Wright brothers soared into the skies in 1903, Leonardo da Vinci had conceived flight 4 centuries earlier, sketching detailed gliders and ornithopters that could have lifted humanity off the ground long before. But even beyond flight and warfare, Leonardo's inventions hinted at technologies seemingly impossible for his time. His robotic knight, a marvel of gears and pulleys designed around 1495, predates modern robotics by centuries. Designed to move fluidly, its existence proves Leonardo foresaw automation and artificial intelligence, an anticipation of robotics that today drives industries and transforms economies. How did he conceptualize such advancements centuries before the Industrial Revolution? Perhaps most astonishing of all is Leonardo's vision of underwater exploration. Among his lost sketches was a prototype diving suit, complete with breathing tubes and buoyancy systems, conceived to allow humans to walk on ocean floors. This groundbreaking vision of deep-sea exploration anticipated submarines and underwater habitats by nearly 5 centuries. Had these designs seen the light of day, humanity's relationship with the oceans, and perhaps even colonization of undersea worlds, could have started much earlier. Yet many of these sketches vanished mysteriously after Leonardo's death, hidden away by his apprentices or locked in private collections, only resurfacing centuries later. Each rediscovery prompts the tantalizing question, how much history have we lost through these hidden inventions? What else could Leonardo have conceived that we've yet to uncover? Leonardo's detailed designs of bridges also reveal his genius at civil engineering. In 1502, he proposed a bridge for Sultan Bayezid II of the Ottoman Empire, a stunning structure spanning the Golden Horn in Istanbul. Rejected as impractical, this bridge would have been the longest in the world had it been built. Modern engineers, astonished by the perfection of its design, recently recreated it, proving its structural integrity. Imagine if Leonardo's vision had been trusted then, the history of architecture and urban development might have transformed dramatically. The notebooks of Leonardo also contain intricate designs for machines intended to automate labor, from hydraulic pumps to machines that could weave fabrics automatically. Such industrial automation wasn't realized until the 18th century, during the Industrial Revolution. Imagine a renaissance transformed by Leonardo's mechanized looms and manufacturing plants, setting off economic booms centuries ahead of schedule. How might this have reshaped society, accelerating global progress and reshaping geopolitics? Perhaps most intriguing, Leonardo was deeply fascinated by anatomy and medicine. His precise anatomical drawings surpass even modern medical textbooks, capturing nuances in human musculature, blood vessels, and organ systems with staggering accuracy. Some historians suggest Leonardo may have envisioned medical technology, such as prosthetic limbs and mechanical organs, which would only become feasible in the modern era. Had these medical inventions emerged in his time, countless lives could have been saved, medical knowledge accelerated, and human longevity significantly increased. But why were so many of Leonardo's inventions forgotten, ignored, or dismissed? Perhaps society wasn't ready for the transformative power of his genius. Perhaps powerful entities actively suppressed these innovations to maintain control, fearing the disruption they might cause. Or maybe Leonardo himself, wary of humanity's destructive potential, deliberately obscured his most groundbreaking designs to protect the world from premature technological leaps. Today, as each lost invention resurfaces, we're confronted by a fascinating paradox. Leonardo da Vinci's extraordinary vision simultaneously reveals humanity's boundless potential and our historical blindness. We must ask ourselves, what groundbreaking ideas today are similarly overlooked, dismissed as impossible or impractical? The rediscovery of Leonardo's inventions isn't merely a journey into history. It's a profound reminder to foster visionary thinking, embrace innovation, and remain forever open to the revolutionary ideas hidden among us. Imagine a world that embraced Leonardo's genius fully, building cities illuminated by his revolutionary automated systems, bridges spanning impossible distances, and medical advancements centuries ahead of their time. Consider the transformative ripple effect these innovations could have had, sparking Renaissance-era industrial revolutions, dramatically altering geopolitics, and propelling humanity into modernity hundreds of years early. Could global conflicts, pandemics, or poverty have been mitigated by an early embrace of Leonardo's foresight? Each discovery of his lost inventions is more than historical curiosity. It challenges our perception of progress and innovation itself. Perhaps Leonardo da Vinci knew humanity wasn't ready for his visions, that the world needed centuries to mature morally and intellectually before safely harnessing such transformative technologies. Today, as we grapple with AI, robotics, and rapid technological leaps, Leonardo's lost sketches serve as profound lessons about responsibility, ethics, and imagination. Ultimately, Leonardo's inventions weren't merely blueprints. They were prophetic visions, timeless reminders that innovation is limitless, waiting patiently for humanity to catch up. Envision a parallel timeline where Leonardo's visions reshaped entire civilizations, cities powered by automated machinery, skies buzzing with his ornithopters, and oceans teeming with explorers equipped in his diving suits. How drastically would human understanding of the natural world have evolved had his inventions come to fruition centuries earlier? Consider the cultural implications. Art, science, and philosophy could have merged earlier, creating a society deeply rooted in interdisciplinary brilliance. Perhaps Renaissance Europe would have become a cradle not only of art and thought, but also of technological and scientific supremacy, dramatically shifting the balance of power in global history. Even today, as engineers and historians piece together Leonardo's fragmented designs, there's an overwhelming sense that we are merely scratching the surface of his genius. What other visionary concepts did Leonardo secretly harbor but never commit to paper? Could there be more hidden masterpieces yet to emerge, locked away in ancient archives or lost in forgotten libraries, waiting for modern eyes to decode their brilliance? Leonardo himself might have foreseen humanity's hesitance toward radical ideas. Throughout history, revolutionary thinkers often faced skepticism or hostility, precisely because their visions disrupted comfort zones and challenged prevailing norms. Leonardo's story thus reflects a timeless tension between innovation and caution, between daring leaps forward and conservative resistance. His lost inventions remind us that true progress demands courage, imagination, and the willingness to embrace uncertainty. As we continue to uncover these lost technological marvels, Leonardo da Vinci's legacy serves as both inspiration and warning. Society must remain vigilant against dismissing visionary ideas, no matter how implausible they initially appear. After all, the greatest inventions often lie hidden in plain sight, quietly awaiting a future ready enough to embrace them fully. Leonardo's genius challenges us all. What revolutionary innovations are we ignoring today, simply because we're not yet ready to believe?